Hey everybody, have a interesting Winchester here, and this Winchester was actually my dad's first deer hunting gun, and it's kind of hard to tell from right here. It looks similar to a 94, doesn't it? However, when you look up here, let me see if I can get it to show up. This is a Model 55. You'll see there the Winchester trademark, Model 55, nickel steel, and you'll see 30 WCF, which is Winchester centerfire, which is 30-30. So it is based on the 94, and this came out kind of in the early 20s. I think whenever people were moving west, the 94 was a great rifle to have, and the difference with the 55, with the advent of train travel and motor car travel, they needed a rifle that was packable, and the Model 55 is a takedown. So you'll see here the actual takedown lever. You rotate it up and you swivel it around and around and around, and once you get to the end you just twist, similar to if you saw my 1895 Winchester takedown video. Same thing happens. You twist the barrel comes right off, and you have two pieces. I'll give a little closer look here. Down here is Winchester trademark, made in the USA, and this one is a low serial number in the 10,000s, I think around 12,000. Winchester actually merged the serial numbers on these to the 94 serial number range. So this is one of the earlier versions. I think this may be pre-1928. I think in March of 1928 they got to their 12,002 serial number and then merged into the 94 serial number range. Now, this one has seen, obviously, use since 1928. It's been a hunting rifle, so most of the bluing on the nickel steel is worn off, but it's actually worn off in a nice way. And the one thing I like about these old Winchesters are the hammers, believe it or not. They're not super serrated. They're actually kind of smooth. I actually kind of like that look. So I'll open it up here for you. And obviously you can still shoot this. It's made for obviously 1920s smokeless powder. So it's the same Winchester 94 action. The only difference with these really, I think maybe the nickel steel and the ability of it to take down into two pieces, and I may do that off camera. It's just a little tough to get that off camera. It has a really light trigger still. I'm not going to dry fire it, but it has a really light trigger. And here are the sights back here. You can take a look. Of course my phone goes off in the middle of a video, which is always good. Take a look at the sights here. I think that's Marbles. I think that's what that says. Gladstone, Michigan, USA. Let me see if I can take this off camera, take it down, and bring it back on. I've done this many times before. It just takes a minute to get the bottom piece rotated and spun out. This is kind of a rare rifle. You don't see these very often on the market. At least I haven't in gun shows. Kind of hard to find because they only made, God, I don't know how many. Probably maybe 20,000, something like that. I'd have to look it up online, but there we go. So that's as fast as takedown is. It's a piece of cake. There's the receiver, and then the barrel. And there you would have a compact. You can actually close the receiver, drop the hammer, and there you go. You could pack that in a suitcase actually no problem. And I think that was the attraction of this rifle. It's basically a 94 with the ability to take it down and pack it easy. In 30-30, obviously a really popular caliber for deer and medium-sized game. I don't know if I'd go up to elk with a 30-30. I'm sure a lot of people do, but nowadays there are so many better hunting calibers for larger game. But 30-30 back then in the 20s, you know, not a bad round to use. Popular and readily available. So there you go, and I'll show you what it looks like from this end. There's the receiver end. Tube magazine is all part of the barrel end. That's that. And then the barrel portion literally just unscrews, and you can see here, this is just how you do it. Just rotate it down and screw it back in whenever you're ready, and then close the lock, and it's all set. So there you go. The Winchester Model 55 from the early to mid 20s. Thanks for watching.